Alright, man. What up? We back. Death Stranding. I got about an hour, maybe two for y'all. Depending on how juicy, man, I might even run it 3. Ain't no telling. We gon' see. Last time I remember, we got the beating buddy ass right there. Ogre. Put his foot in his ass for BB. So let's see where we at. Let's pick up. Looking dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II, which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict.
Right.
I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Check on my little homie, man. I'm checking on Lou, man. I'm fresh and clean. Let me check on the little homie. All right, Lou. In there butt naked as usual. Turn around. No? You ain't fucking with me? You ain't fucking with me today? But it was kind of terrible. Clearly dreaming. Thanks, baby. Shut up. I'm gonna get up out of here. Baby scaring me, bro. Some more Unger. Let's see. Unger dead now, ain't it? Yeah, nah, we still doing Ungers. Okay.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want to repeat of last year.
That's what's the name, bro. Ain't too many niggas.
I'm so sorry.
It is.
I didn't know you were the person.
That's what's the name, bro. Die hard, bro.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All...
We got Papa Die Hardman.
The west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding.
Put her in a box, can you?
Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
They're gonna put her in a box, man. And she's gonna be mummified on my back. Course delivery. Oh my. What the fuck? I gotta go there and then come back. Hold the fuck on, Jack. I do. Oh my. I don't even know what I got on me. Look at the all terrain, man. Fuck. Empty. Oh. What? Huh? Nah, man, I'm worried about you. I'm good, boy. We ready for that test, nigga. What we want to do. So you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just be ready for that test, nigga.
All right, Sam.
It's law now.
Take care of her.
It ain't me, it's the government.
And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
I'm just tuned in right now. You ain't the only person watching it. I ain't the only person watching it. Yeah, I seen somebody pop in here as soon as I turn this shit on.
Order assigned.
Somebody is as invested. Alright, now you can talk all the bullshit you want. What the fuck? Ain't got no problem. Like I said. I did. This is different. But no, I gotta take her body now. I brought her alive to her sister, and now I gotta take her body somewhere else. Ain't got shit else on. We inside the Cairo network. I ain't even sure, bro. We get one of these. We get an anchor. That's it. Can't put it on the back. We're in here. Attach it to it. It don't matter. Put it somewhere. I need a gun, bro. I can't go out here without no heat. Gotta go out here with some pepperoni pizza on me. You feel me? There's some pepperoni on your pizza. Man, if you don't shut up, man.
What would make you think?
God damn. Ain't nobody worry about what you talking about, man. Chill out, man. Are you, that was almost like whippish. No, it's not. They got a flashback to slavery. I'm gonna beat you up, man. What rifle at, bro? Alright, I gotta. I'm about to bum beat your ass, nigga. Out of here, man. Back up. I'm about to send you that video I was talking about earlier. Man, my ain't gonna watch. We gotta watch it together.
Have a pleasant journey.
Where the fuck am I going? I see. Up around here. Gotta tell me what. Got about an hour, man. I got about an hour. I do.
You got about 30 minutes, bro.
No, I got an hour.
No.
I know I do.
You're gonna be playing with Clover. Keep playing with me.
I got an hour.
You have 30 minutes.
I got an hour.
Like that.
Get your ass down here. Do me a favor.
You're gonna have an hour after.
Here, roll this shit up. Go. Get out of here. Move.
But.
Out of the way. Over there. Go. Finish drawing out. Don't roll that up. All everything you need over there. Take this with you. Man, nobody studying this shit you talking about. Nobody studying this shit you talking about. Ain't nobody studying this shit you talking about.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Got the body on.
Don't mind me.
Shit don't matter to me. Body count to a man is a badge of honor. To women, that's a gang of mistakes. Well, to a degree. But yet I had to be somewhat charming to get inside. Man, those situations made me the man that I am today. Yeah. When it comes to women, shit. Nah. See, to me, those are situations. To y'all, those are mistakes. Hey. But shit, the mistake won't happen if your legs closed. That's what I'm saying. That's going on flip. Motherfucker, I can go get tested. Every sexual partner I done had, I go get tested. I make it a thing for them and me. Like, well, I need to check you to make sure you all the way straight. Then you go get tested when we first start fucking around, I'm pretty sure.
Seriously?
Hey. I was still childish back then. Ain't no kid now. My bad, BB. Calm down, BB. Stop crying, little honey. Little nigga in my ear. I can't give you no nipple, bro. I don't produce milk. Thank you. Up there. Where we at? Bust it right. Mm-hmm. Fuck. My bad, Lou. Get off me. I didn't fail. I'm gonna help do what I actually do. It's alright, Lou. I got a baby in my ear. I'm sorry. Ain't my kid. This little motherfucker acting a fool. Alright, Lou, fuck. Damn. You gonna tell me now? Or you gonna tell me later? Do it really matter? No? Yeah? Should I know? Do I need to take these headphones off and listen to the words you about to use? Or it really don't matter? No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. The clarity matters in this situation. Should I really give a fuck about what you about to say? You about to joke? Or is this something for real? So do I need to take these headphones off?
Okay, so, technically speaking, a few days ago, I did meet people. I just simply had a conversation. That's it.
So it was a passenger in your car? Okay.
You don't fight.
No.
I thought it was fucking crazy.
Yo, daddy name, nigga, I don't know. So that's the beginning. Is there more? Is it more than that? I ain't got the shit on. Or do I? No, I don't.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
Games contact information because he gave me this picture that he made. He's like an artist or whatever, and he was saying he was doing art shows. And I was like, oh. I mean, it was tight what it was.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Who asked for who number?
There wasn't necessarily that. So it happened once he gave me a sticker. And I was like, oh, you doing any art shows or anything like that?
Too close.
displaying performance evaluation.
Okay.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection. Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work. Please proceed.
What's the time limit on the left? What is this? Longer than that. What is this time limit on the left? What's that you say?
He said he be going to this thing until resuscitation.
Okay, so he about to pop up. Hey, dude right there about to pop up. It look like him.
Yeah, when I was doing my meditation, he said there's something called, I don't know what you call it, so like people meditate for 10 hours straight and then they I'm like, what the fuck is that? Who meditates for 10 hours? I was like, what the fuck is that?
For 10 days?
10 days.
Man, this dude white. Oh,
Pardon?
clearly. Ain't no nigga got no time. You gotta go to fucking work, nigga.
Stand clear.
What are you talking about? Hey, that's what I'm saying. White people literally on the cutting edge of this shit is because they got the time to do so. It's hard. The shit that I be seeing, the shit that Zoe Williams be talking about, that I try to put on to other people, it's hard for them to obtain and to introduce you to their lifestyle is because you ain't got the time to do it because you gotta work, because we gotta make money, because a lot of people out here paycheck to paycheck. When I sit here and say me being in my current situation, I think different. I can think slower than I used to. I used to think with my reptilian brain. That's why I was out here doing with the same shit. The shit that I was doing is the shit that I was doing. It's because I didn't have nothing and I needed something fast. I'm in a position to where now I don't need nothing. I can provide everything for myself. So therefore, I can take my time. Therefore, I take my time and I actually pay attention to life. It's different. The dude that's talking this shit, he can talk that shit, is because his life, whatever. No, ain't no life of the artist. You know what a life of an artist is? You might need to sit here. If you sit here and ask him who his people is and if he got an inheritance coming, that'll allot you time to think. If you ain't got no inheritance coming, you ain't got no time to think. You gotta produce. You gotta produce now. That's the difference. I just know if
Have you? 10 days.
yeah,
10 hours.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's motherfucking monks. It's monks up in the mountains that go there and meditate. They meditate all day. They do 24 hours. Well, they do 23 hours. It's some motherfucker. This shit happened. It's called the rainbow body. Dude got so tapped in and he lined up with God so perfectly to where he decided to die when he wanted to. He took off. He took off when he felt like going. And then his body didn't decompose. His body, like, bodies decompose after a while. His body took 3 to 4 times longer to decompose because the spiritual energy was so high. I'm saying the greater things that then came into mankind's in mankind's view came from the ones that could sit back and think. That's one thing that this system has done to us. They don't allow us enough time to think. Who you think you are ain't really who you are until you can sit back and meditate for 10 hours straight. It's the only chance that you can get to exactly who you really supposed to be. Didn't you just say dude said 10 hours? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
no,
So why
it's
did?
still not
So
good.
why the fuck this shit sound far fetched? This is all on
Sounded far-fetched when he said it.
because you've been
It ain't
living
like
on.
it's
Because you
because
can't. You
you've been
can't.
multiple times.
You
Like, it's not
can't.
far-fetched. It's still
You
very
cannot meditate unless until you get off the hamster wheel of what this world puts you on. We are people that get kicked out at 18. Some of these motherfuckers don't leave the house until 40. Some of these motherfuckers don't leave the house at all. You see what I'm saying? And the people that make all this money, once they make all this money, guess what they start doing? Meditating for 10 hours. Because they got the time to do so. They make all this money and then they start meditating and figuring out what life is really about. Because you really can't do that until you can't you can't do that until you make a lot of money. You ain't got time to sit around and do nothing. They make all this bread. White folks make all this money and run. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No. Yeah. I'm at work. I met a motherfucker. I meditated at work for 10 hours. I do it while I'm working. I literally do it while I'm working. Yeah. You'd be surprised how many times I done zoned out. You talking about that runner high? That's meditation. It's the same thing. I, that runner's high you talk about. It's just it become. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Some of the motherfuckers that.
For 10 hours.
Some of the motherfuckers that sit here and wrap their feet up like little tortillas underneath themselves, and they wearing them long ass robes with them bald heads, and they like this. Yes, it's euphoric. It is. I do this shit at work. I'm telling you. 4 hours on. I piss, come back, and back at it. 4, 8. What's that? 12. So the last one is about. You understand me? 4, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
How do you clear your mind?
Easy. I block all the bullshit
But
out.
you still gotta do shit during work.
But my brain ain't there. My brain out there in the universe. No.
Some part of your brain gotta be processing.
Nah. Once you start doing something so much, it becomes. First of all, get back there. Once your brain, once something becomes a habit, your brain don't. It ain't even. It ain't even necessary no more. My body doing the work. My mind ain't even there. My mind's somewhere else. I think that's why motherfuckers be hating on me. Because my mind ain't there. My mind be all the way in the music. My mind be in the music. I'm about to press play. This nigga just got resuscitated. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well just take it
Y'all
off.
finish doing what you need to do.
I think you should.
Put all this shit up.
Can you take
Put
your
out.
shit off? Ow.
Put the shit
I
up.
think it'll help me be more jacket here if you take it off.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there.
What does that mean?
Still no sign of them.
You know, your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia.
That's what she look like a nut shack, man.
Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see
Yeah, it
Hartman's
look like a
heart-shaped
heart. To me, it look like
No, you really
a
should.
shack.
It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest. 3 minutes
Everything you
at a
need
time,
in that box, man.
and search for them. Day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
Quit reaching for me, bruh. Girl, if you don't shut up.
A body that doesn't necrotize.
Shut up.
No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive.
Then I
The
see-
perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
Then I see you're talking about monks that didn't fucking deteriorate. They talking about it right now. I did not know. This old girl, her body is not deteriorating. And in this world, when the body deteriorates, your soul, your body disappears, and then the monster pop up. And if a monster kills a human like you or me or anybody, it's like a nuclear bomb going off, called a void out. Bodies are supposed to be motherfucking cremated in these worlds, in this world. Old girl body is not deteriorating.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring?
What else thing?
Found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But This was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
Hmm.
And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize, and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short.
You gotta die again.
I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them.
You ain't rolling
Even
up yet.
if my
What
every
you got the
visit
light on
raises
for?
new questions.
Bullshit.
I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You about to go back
The
out.
battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell?
What?
Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
We about to see him go out.
Please hold on to some
What you gonna do? You just gonna.
Before I forget, I have a
Is
favor
he gonna
to ask.
convulse?
activating lab security measures.
Could you
Look.
just relax
Relax.
until I come back?
Of course.
Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you.
He gonna
We'll continue
convulse.
this shortly.
Hold on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, you just go like that. You gonna give me control? I'm about to be nosy as shit. Hey man, where your bar at? You understand me? I'm trying to see what's crap. You know what I mean? Where the bar at, bruh? What kind of alcohol you be sipping on, honey? We got rocks and stones. The fuck is these? BT model artist impressions. Okay. I love you, daddy. She can't draw worth a damn. Artist skill 0. We got here, nothing. Got 2 minutes to be nosy. Oh, they got the alcohol. Let's get a swig. A little swig. Some more models. Oh shit. Whale skeleton. That's what a whale looks like. More big uglies. Mama's remains. Let me get up under your nose, nigga. I was gonna shock him back whenever it's time, huh? I'm gonna try to get back. I want to see the shock up close in person. Got a minute. What the fuck is this little ugly dude right there? How about him? Alright, I think I did it all. I did everything I could. Here, I'm gonna see my nigga over here. Yeah, you zoom in on him now. He about to break dance here in a second. I know he is. You said what? At the top right, it was one. As soon as I logged on, somebody was watching. I've been getting new followers, at least on the PlayStation Network. Let me see where the homie name at. You have a new follower, Ideal Politics 58. Yesterday, 4:33 a.m. I was up playing this shit early in the morning, and then boom. I might got more followers on PlayStation than I do on YouTube. He about to bust a move. Here we go. Oh, you got music?
Stand clear.
My God. Hey. You back? What?
No luck. Visit 218,550.
Now you got another 20 minutes before he fall back out. You ain't gonna send me out beforehand?
Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute
You got
cycle,
it.
but for a first-time
Women
face-to-face
strong.
meeting,
Women
there's
get
just
things
too much to
done.
cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like
right
this.
there.
Yes.
It's a towel right
And
there.
no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose, verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either.
You want me to do what you want to do.
Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories.
You got DVDs.
Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
Wow.
All
21 minutes
from
of
before
love.
Death Stranding, of course.
He
But
can only
honestly,
stay awake for that amount
the
of time
21
before
minutes I
his
spend
heart
here,
gives out.
all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the Satch. My body may be present. My soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Hey, honey.
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances.
Hey.
I lost my family in an accident too.
No.
Ow!
I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me.
At least get one done, and then you
And
can
then
do
they
all
were
this
caught
shit.
in the void outs.
Get one
The
done.
hospital was spared
Get
the worst.
one of them done that I asked
The
you to do.
shockwave knocked out the power.
I ain't telling you wrong
And my
everything that I
life's
gave you. I ain't telling you to do that. Give me one.
I woke up on the
Give
beach.
me one, and then you can do all this shit that you're doing. He dead. There's a nuclear bomb. A void out went
The
off into
people who
space.
died in the 2 void outs were
Void
there.
out. But he's not normal.
What happened?
Like, everybody dead. He chose his soul probably chose to go back. You see everybody walking in one direction? Maybe he about to turn around. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm learning too. Look, she woke him up, hit him in the chest.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession.
Hey,
it's me!
hitting the heart again.
Where are you going? Wait!
Hit him again. Oh, they bringing him back.
Don't leave without me!
They defibrillizing him right now. He getting pulled back the other way.
Please, don't go!
Now he up on the bed. I ain't gonna show that part.
The ICU's back.
You can't hear it, but you can hear the.
And I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
You still talking?
Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others.
Yeah, I'm over here teared up.
I follow my family's footsteps for a while. And when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam?
Not for you.
Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
He about to fall out again.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
Oh my.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth, then, are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
Don't do that. You're gonna find a bunch of
Sometime
shit,
later,
man.
we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts
3
outside
minutes.
Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together.
There's a minute.
Nothing like the Knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the depths.
Well, never mind. It was more than that. That's why the floor, the floor padded. The floor padded. He just fell, and the floor caught him.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact.
Clearly.
I'll unlock the door for you.
Ah, nigga, it ain't shit. Yeah, boy. Fuck out of here. This nigga scratched on his vinyl. Dirty motherfucker. Hold on. I can't what? Huh? You said what? Gosh.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at the delivery terminal.
Well, hopefully that saved. I believe that it did. I might be back. It's 10:25. We'll see. 10:25.